Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this one's an extravaganza. That's right, 4 ace tanker replays in one video, but don't blink for a minute because they go pretty quick. This is Beep from Fort Clan in the EBR 105, kicking us off in this multi-tiered ace tanker extravaganza throughout the tiers, kicking us off at tier 10. The tiers are going to be all over the place, but Beep's in the EBR 105, the tier 10 French wheeled light tank, and he's found the EBR 90 on enemy team, shooting him with heat rounds. I think he thought he was going to see something with a little bit more I thought he was going to see something with a little bit more armor, so he didn't have the standard rounds loaded. Heat is premium in this bad boy. 105mm gun, 390 alpha damage, 240 penetration. It's not massive for a premium round in a tier 10 vehicle, but it is a light. APCR is 190 penetration, and of course there's an HE option for 500 alpha damage, 105 penetration. You can see he's already got these missions, and he wants to be topped by damage. And I think he'll get this mission in this game, but just have a look at this. He's flying around. He's got 402 damage done so far, 748 assisted damage. Don't blink because this game is going to be an absolute ripper. He is not taking his finger off the W key for the whole game, it seems. He's just flying around. He's got a mark of excellence on the barrel because he knows exactly what he's doing in this tank. There's the T21 slows down to take a shot, shoots him, takes him down to 208 hit points. One zip is the score, and Beep in the French weird vehicle is going to say, no worries, I'll just take another kill, or a kill if that's okay, and that brings the score up to 2-0. Looking towards a Type 61. The Type is that a good place for a Type 61 to play? Really, I don't know. Hopefully it's nobody I know. No, it's not. That's I don't know. Maybe that's where you play the Type 61s. Who knows? 2-0 is a score, 809 damage done, 1618 assisted damage. Beep from Fort Clan in the EBR 105, the tier 10 French wheeled light tank, spotting like an absolute champion on Brockarovka. He's found the Striv 103-0. This is a tier 8 and a tier 9 game, so there's tier 8s and tier 9s. There's 2 Strivs in this game. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier 10 tanks on each team, and mate, only 4 on the enemy team as a T100 LT gets taken out. And now Beep's got the back of the Mouskin. He thinks you'll be. The Striv shoots him and his wheels eat the shot. And now he might be thinking, well, what are we going to do now? The Striv's dead now, killed by the M46 Patton. And that brings the score up to 4-0. 1 kill to Beep from Fort Clan. 1 kill, 809 damage done, 3,118 hit points of assisted damage. Shoots the Mouskin, the tier 9 German heavily armoured heavy tack, in the back of the head. And where'd the Type 61 go? Here comes the object. The object's looking for some love. He shoots him and tracks him, I think, but it looks like the object 430U pulls back. Beep looking for more spotting in the north. Everything is getting plenty of assisted damage. 3,500 assisted damage done so far. 5-0 is the score. Spots the Waffenträger Aufpanzer 4. Look where the Waffenträger Aufpanzer 4 is. All the way over at B2. And he's just picked up 1,505 assisted damage into the tier 9 German lightly armoured tank destroyer. 5-0 is the score. 5,000 hit points of assisted damage so far. 1,198 damage done. The score's 5-zip. And now it's time to have a little bit of fun. That's what Beep's saying. In the EBR 105, the tier 10 French wheeled light tank. Bit of map pinging going on by, I don't know, one of the TD players say, right, let's rock this, boys. They already own, if you look at the mini-map, they already own 3/4 of the map. They've got it covered, and now it's time to farm some damage. Get some more spotting. That's exactly what Beep's going to try to do. Maybe he's going to try to find the Waffenträger Aufpanzer 4 and finish him off. Finds a T100. Oh, look at all these guys. This is the rest of the enemy team. He's spotted them all. 7,700, 8,000 hit points of assisted damage. He got hit by the Type 61. Where's the Type 61? He's back there in those corners. Auto aims and shoots and kills the Conway. The IS-7 and the Waffenträger Aufpanzer 4 all get taken out. He loses his gun, fixes his gun with a quick tap of the 4 key and continues to run around like a man possessed. There's the Type 61 back there in the corner. There goes the T57, the Object 252U, the Death Star, or the FE4005 I should say, and that's 11,500 assisted damage done so far. 1882 damage done. He finds the Artie. He finds the Type 61 sitting on the red line, picks up some more assisted damage on the tier 9 Japanese medium tank. He gets blown away by the T57 heavy. That just leaves the Striv and the Artie, and there another big shot into the Artie. Look at this assisted damage. Grabs himself another kill as well, and the assisted damage now over 14,000 hit points. Wow. All I can say about that one is Wow, 14,000 hit points. Where's the button? Where's the result? Is that the right result? I don't know. That's not the right result. Where are we? That's the right result. Beep from Fort Clan in the EBR 105. I don't know what I just saw. Do you know what you just saw? I don't know what I just saw. That was fucking crazy. That was crazy. Ace Tagger Mastery Badge from Beep from Fort Clan. Spotter medal, 5 for effect. He got 35 bonds for that game. Probably 25 of them from the win. From the when you get the kills for your premium tank mission, but you got another 10 bonds for playing an absolute epic game. You got the scout medal for spotting the most tanks, and of course patrol duty. Surprise! Have a look at all these tanks that he spotted: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're 13 out of the 15 tanks he spotted. That was absolutely amazing. 1902 damage done, 3 kills, 1597 base experience. He fired 13 shots, 9 hit, 6 penned. 14,328 assisted damage. That is absolutely enormous. He even made 28,000 credits after tax with a premium account in that 5-minute game. Beep, you are an absolute legend, my friend. An absolutely well-deserved ace, and that was absolutely fantastic. Let's move on to game number 2. In this extravaganza throughout the tiers, we're dropping back to tier 6 now. We're dropping back to tier 6. And this is the KV2, the KV2R, the premium version of the KV2, with the one with the, hang on a minute, what the hell? Printed Jester from NZS Clan, platooned up with his old mate Tofi and Ant Ian ANZ, all in KV2, or one KV2 and 2 KV2Rs. You can see on the enemy team there's a couple of KV2s as well. And if my eyes deceive me, he's firing, I don't know if I should use this. He's firing it's a 152mm gun. That's what he gets, KV2R. 700 alpha damage, 110 penetration with standard, 136 with premium. Both standard and premium are AP. There's an HE option, which he hasn't selected at the start. He's probably misclicked, and he's saying, oh, well, I'll get my second shot. My second shot can be HE. You can see he's pre-selected button number 3 for the HE towards the end. Looking towards... Doesn't matter. He gets the derp shot into the T3485M anyway. Shoots and kills him for 720 hits. Now he's got HE loaded. Of course, the Lorraine 15550 takes an interest in the KV2R, because the KV2R is fantastic. Hits him for 301 hit points, which is a bit of a concern because nobody else is in this vicinity of mines. Printed Jester. Not Jetstar. Jester. Sorry, Jester. Printed Jetstar. No sponsorship here, folks. Printed Jester. On mines in the KV2R. I've recorded a lot of replays today. I apologise if I start to lose the plot. That game from Beep just threw me. I'm really sorry. Printed Jester in the KV2R. He's in the middle of mines. Look at the map. His platoon mates are over there on the east, a little bit closer to the objective. It's an encounter game. It is an encounter game. Of course, with encounter, it takes a hell of a long time to cap. And Printed Jester, not Jetstar, is, look at this, a Type 58. This will be almost as juicy as if he hits. Didn't quite hit the shot. The Lorraine 15550 has been spotted by the AMX 1357. Hopefully he can get rid of him. Blocks a shot from the AMD. And look out. Gee, this is brave. There's some very fast tanks up here. There's the AMD 178. There's a VK3002. There's also a 1375. All from the enemy team up here on the hill. This is a very brave move by Printed Jester from NZS Clan in the KV2R. Luckily, he's got the HE loaded. He can go bang. There goes a VK3002D. 2-2 the score now. The enemy are trying to cap. A friendly AMD comes up to play to maybe to cover the KV2R's behind, of which it is. It's got a big behind. And Printed Jester on 2 kills. 3-2's the score. 952 damage done. Make that 3 kills. And he's got his mission. What's the mission? Sturdy armor. Oh, it is to 1,000 damage. He's done 1,000 damage. I don't think he's going to get that blocked damage mission, so let's forget about the mission. 6-2 the score now. It's a T3485, and the artillery gets taken out of this game. Printed Jester will be happy that artillery can no longer drop turds on him from a great height. And now he's looking down here. The enemy are trying to cap, but there's 2 minutes left, and there's plenty of tanks that can reset. 4 kills to Printed Jester. He gets from the Type 58. That's the one that he tried to shoot at earlier. Pulls back for the reload. Nearly 1,800 hit points of damage done so far. 245 damage blocked. 6 hit points of assisted damage. 6 hit points of assisted damage. Absolute ripper in the KV2R, the Tier 6 Premium Russian heavy tank. There you go. Let's call it 5 kills as he gets rid of the IKV 90B. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, gee, that siren's starting to get annoying. The enemy team are trying to cap, and they're not far off capping. That's okay. Printed Jester is saying, it's okay, hold my beer, I've got this. He did the right thing here. Cleared out whatever was up here in the north before saying, right, yeah, now we can turn our focus onto the cap. Shoots and kills of EK30-01P for kill number 6, and the top gun confirmed. And now the score's 11-8. 11-8, 2,770 hit points of damage done. Waiting for that Russian gun to reload. While it's reloading, he's aiming. Looking at the back of the VK, thinking it is too. That's another kill. 7 kills to Printed Jester in the KV2R, the Tier 6 Premium Russian Heavy Tank. There's a KV2 on the enemy team on 233 hit points. That's a one-shot. The Churchill on 357. Yeah, I reckon he could probably one-shot him as well. The T21, he could definitely one-shot on 83 hit points. Looking. Oh, they're all got a little bit of... Oh, no, the T29 doesn't. There he goes. Good night, T29. That's 8 kills. That's 8 kills. That's the Bradley Walters. 8 kills, 3,403 damage done. 245 damage blocked by armor. 13-8 is the score. 8 kills to Printed Jester. He'll be on Discord or TeamSpeak or whatever they use over there at NZS saying, boys, have a look at this. And one of them would have said, send it to Stewie. Send it to Stewie. He's excited. There goes the enemy KV2. Taken out. 15 away. He hit him. What the hell? Who just shot him? Doesn't matter. Maybe it's somebody he knows in the M4 A3 E2. Let's have a look at that result. Hopefully we get the right page this time. That was an Ace Taker Mastery Badge from my old mate Printed Jester, not Jetstar, Printed Jester. And he's a champion. Ace Taker Mastery Badge. A bruiser medal for doing the internal, modular or crew member damage. 5 for effect. He got 5 bonds because he got the Bradley Walters, the high caliber and the top gun. Topped the damage with 3,403 hit points. Double what the bloke who came second. Second was 1,700. He nearly doubled that. 1536 base experience, 8 kills. He fired 9 shots, 7 hit, 5 penned, 3 splash. So 1 shot missed, I think. But gee, the damage rocks up with those big dirt guns, doesn't it? And nearly 70,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 5-minute game. Today's battles are all pretty fast and furious. So whatever you do, don't blink when you see this next game. This next game comes from the old mate colonelwilhelmklink from 2AR clan. 2AR, good friends of 1AR clan. And they're absolute legends. If you're interested in maybe just starting clan wars, or you want to do some tier 10s, or you want to do some skirmishes and stuff, get on to 2AR. Get on to 2AR or 1AR. Champions all. colonelwilhelmklink in the T21. What's the T21? Tier 6 light tank. It's American. Looks kind of cute. What's this? 3 marks of excellence on the bad boy. Happy days. colonelwilhelmklink in the T91. Now, T21, I should say. He's got the petrol running in there. Maybe that's left over from 1AR shenanigans, or maybe that's the key to 3 marking the T21. I don't know. Why would I know? AP rounds are standard in this little bad boy. 76mm gun, 115 alpha damage, 130 penetration with standard, 177 with premium, which is APCR in this bad boy. 0-0 is a score. We're playing on Westfield, and he's gone straight to the corner. He's top tier in this game. There's a KV2. His team's got the KV2, so you can't do too far. There's an NZS. There's an NZS platoon on the enemy team. Maybe. Oh, there you go. Coincidence. Auto aims and shoots a few times. Gets the AMD 178p. Gets him down to not much at all. He's on 61 hit points. That last shot didn't quite find the target. There he goes. He gets it that time. And that is 1 zip. colonelwilhelmklink from 2AR in the T21. The Tier 6 American Light Tank. He's got 3 marks of excellence on this bad boy. He doesn't run food on his light tank. He runs petrol, and he 3 marks it. I reckon that's hilarious. Absolute champion. He's on 500 damage already. 2-0 is the score. There's a few tanks over there sniping on that ridge line, and colonelwilhelmklink is saying, well, I'm having none of this. He's getting ready. Look at him. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about, we're not going to call it a YOLO. He's getting some more dank spotting damage. Firing away at the M4. The M4 A3 E2. That's that NZS platoon. It wasn't the same people that Printed Jester was platooning with. No, he's decided against the YOLO because he spotted his whole team over there. soaking up that dank assisted damage, up to 642 now. 600 damage done. Make that 769 assisted damage. Just rolling backwards and forwards, in and out of cover, getting the assisted damage up. 700 damage done so far. 916 assisted. Trying to get a tracking shot on the Churchill, but the Churchill proving to be pretty heavily armoured. Over 1,000 assisted damage now. And the kill. 2 kills to colonelwilhelmklink from 2AR clan in the T21, the Tier 6 American Light tank. This is a tech tree tank, folks, so if you're not buying tanks, if you're grinding through the tech trees, this is a tank that's there. Gee, I don't even remember playing that. He spots the PZ4H. Where's the PZ4H? Oh, there he is, over there. Shoots a couple of times. Lucky he's got the super petrol. This is what premium petrol does when you put premium petrol in your car. I don't know. He's flying forwards and backwards. He's looking there. He's got 360 health left on his tank. Looking towards the Leopard. The Leopard's looking his way at Tier 5. Peaceful Hippie. That's a pretty cool in-game name. Finds another Leopard. Are they platoon? No, they're just 2 Leopards. Shoots one of them. Gets some more assisted damage. Have a look at that assisted damage fly up. 2,255 assists, 1,400 damage done. Auto aims and kills the Leopard. 12-2. There's only 3 tanks remaining, and you may as well just go ham now. 360 hit points up his sleeve. Goes on to gets some more damage onto the M4A3E2. That's a premium. I think it's a premium, and it just leaves 2 tanks here on the red line. The little Crommy, top tier Cromwell, goes in the corner on the red line. I don't know if that's a good thing. 1,673 damage done. 2,500 assisted damage. Not bad. I'll take that. Take that as a fast and furious ace tanker replay any day of the week. Colonelwilhelmklink. That's how you got to say it. You got to say it like that. You got to say it like Hogan's Heroes. Colonelwilhelmklink from 2AR clan in the T21, the Tier 6 American Light tank. That was an ace tanker mastery badge. Spotter medal for spotting all those vehicles and getting over 1,000 hit points of damage. Bruiser fired up, fire for effect. Top score with 1,673 damage. You got top damage too, which when you look at the first, I mean, I know the game only went for a few minutes, but when the first shots of damage were going out, it was all assisted damage, wasn't it? Colonelwilhelmklink. It was all assisted damage. But he still got top score with damage. Wasn't just the spotting. Spotting was nearly 2,500. 1,440 base experience, which is not a bad ace score. 5 kills. He fired 30 shots. 23 hit, 18 penned. 2,500 assisted damage, and he even made plenty of credits too. 76,000 credits after tax in that 4-minute game. Of course, 50,000 of those credits were for the premium mission, the first mission of the day. I would guess whenever it says 50,000 there, I reckon that's generally what it means. Now, the first 3 games have been pretty fast and furious. Let's have a look at the next game. This game comes from the old mate Blood Custard from What University Clan. Now, if you're not sure what University Clan are all about, look them up. I'll put a link down below if I remember. I should remember. It's the festive season after all. If I don't remember, then somebody else will, surely. What University are doing some wonderful things for not just for new players, but also for players that have been around a while. They get some good experienced players in there to talk about how to play the game, whether it's using the mechanics of the game, or whether it's like mechanics. By the mechanics of the game, I mean things like vision, things like side scraping, camouflage, or the nuances of any particular tank, whether it's a particular light tank, with their vision and their equipment you might put on light tanks. Also, they might talk about a particular heavy tank and how to best use its armour against the opposition. Blood Custard, though, is in the S-51, and he is on a mission. He's on a mission to be top 3 by experience earned, and also get 1,500 assisted damage. This is for the T28 HTC, which is the second reward tank from the first lot of personal missions. He puts a blind shot into where he knows there's only 4 TDs on the enemy team, but he knows at least one of them is going to be sitting there, because that's what they do. That's what they do. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, depending how you look at it, unfortunately, Blood Custard's team, there's no vision over there in the east, so he just puts a blind shot in, and now he reloads and looks towards the Leo. Doesn't quite get any damage on the Tier 7. Tier 7 Swedish medium tank. Finds a Skoda sitting in the bushes. This is very interesting indeed. The Leo gets taken out by the IS, and of course he gets that he gets some of that tracking damage or assisted damage. Oh, he blind fires that push, but the Skoda's already moved. What's the mission again? Enabling the damage to cause 1,500 hit points by stunning or immobilizing them. Okay, so he got some stun damage in there. The middle of the screen up the top tells you how you're going. There you go, looking towards the King Tiger, aiming just in front of the King Tiger. What's the tank, Stewie? It's the S-51. The S-51 that's the Tier 7. This is a weird one. It's a Tier 7 Russian. Oh, there goes the King Tiger C. It's a Tier 7 Russian self-propelled gun, the artillery piece, but it's the one that doesn't lead anywhere. I think it branches off the KV2 or something. It doesn't lead to a Tier 10, unlike the other self-propelled guns. It doesn't lead to a Tier 10 vehicle or anything like that. It's like a dead end spot. And for that, I don't have it. I played it in one of the Hunters Down accounts, and it is a little bit different. It's got a pretty big gun from memory. Let's have a look at it. It's 152mm, 700 potential damage. And if you hit, that one missed. Bad example. Aiming at the Black Prince, which is a good target to aim at because it's big and slow. And if you he'd be able to splash nearby. And he hits the T key to let his teammates know that he's aiming towards the Black Prince, which is something I really think you should do when you're in Arctic, because you don't want to stun your teammates unless you absolutely have to. Shoots and kills the Black Prince, brings the score up to 6-2. That's his first kill of the game. 450 damage done so far. And of course, he's on this mission. He wants to be top 3 by experience. He also wants 1,500 assisted damage. He's up to 899, and that's indicated by what's on top of the screen. Aim towards the... Now, this is a little bit unfair. The IS is not... he's AFK, really. Stuns him, so hopefully he gets some more assisted damage into that IS as his teammates look to kill him. The IS just goes down. That brings his total assisted up to 1252, which is on the top middle hand part of the screen. 9-2's the score. 1 kill to Blood Custard. Blood Custard for What University Clan. As mentioned, What University Clan do some wonderful things. He's now aiming towards where the FB4 202 was last seen. But all his teammates look like they're surrounding the Rimmy Borsig Waffenträger. Blind shots in towards... Oh, he looks like he might have unstunned his crew. I very much doubt his crew weren't stunned by that last shot from Blood Custard in the S-51. And he's on his side. He's on his side, but he's still shooting. Good on him. At least he's still shooting. Waits for the gun to aim. And the FB is still shooting. He shoots the FB for 205 hit points. Hopefully he stays stunned. And it looks like he just realised that he's... What the hell? He's gone, let's zoom in on that. Let's have a look and see what we can see on that tank. He's on his side. Have a look at him, the poor bastard. We don't like it. It's happened to us all. Anybody who says it's never happened to him, I don't believe you. You're doing something wrong if it's never happened. Scorpion G, I'm sure the Scorpion G is not trying to drown himself. But there you go. You want to shoot him now? Go. Shoot. Bang. Took a while to get there, but the shell finally landed. Now, he's already got the assisted damage he needs. He's got the 1,500 assisted damage. Now, hopefully, he's going to be top 3 in this score. 887 damage done so far. Doesn't sound like a lot, but there were a couple of blind shots that we don't know what happened to those shots. This is the S-51. The S-51, the T7 Russian artillery piece. One that sort of doesn't lead anyone. Shoots and stuns a 110. Picks up some more assisted damage, I think. But... I don't think he took any hit points off the Chinese Tier 8 heavy tank. 13-5 the score, just 2 tanks remain. It's the 110 and the T44. I think this is the first extravaganza for 2020 as well. Happy days. It's only fitting that we do a few different tanks as well. To kick this off with our old mate Beep in the 105. Of course, the KV2 printed Jester, not Jester, and Colonel Wilhelmklink in the light tank, and winding it up with me old mate Blood Custard from What University Clan in the S-51. As mentioned, What U do some fantastic things. Great for training, great for learning how to play the game, whether it's nuances of a tank or a mechanic of the game, or a map. As Blood Custard picks up his second kill, that'll help him get in close towards the top 3 for that mission. And he's now aiming towards I think the 110 might be a little bit safe, me old mate. 50 seconds left on the cap. He's already safe. I think when you hit him, pardon me, when Blood Custard hit the... he fires one up into the air for good measure. Just because it looks cool. It does. It looks cool to do stuff like that. The S-51, not known for its speed. Oh, let's move. Actually, it's not looking too bad. Trying to get himself into a position to get a different angled shot on the T10. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but 20 seconds left on the cap, and the whole team now is converging on that 110 frontally. He might get some in, but that that bit of coal or dirt or whatever the hell it is from the mine is just a little bit too big. With 2 seconds left on the cap clock, 15 to 5. GG puts in the chat. Well played, everybody. Let's have a look and see how we did. Before we wind up today's video and before the voice absolutely disappears, today's been an extravaganza throughout the tiers, and this one is Blood Custard. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Bruiser Medal. Did he get top 3 by XP? Yes, he did. He got top by XP. 1292 damage done in the end. The in-game indicator was about 900, so I think he got 1 or 2 blind shots. 2 kills, 1082 base experience, 15 shots fired, 4 hit, 9 splashed, 1292 damage. 2,371 assisted in the end, so we didn't see some of that in-game. In-game indicated nothing, but that might have been the settings, because when patch 1.7 is already here, and this is a 1.6 replay, and sometimes the replay, some of the replay plays tricks on me. Anyway, Blood Custard, not too bad at all. Made some coin there, nearly 18,000 credits after tax, with a standard account, an absolute ripper. SPG 15 for the T28 HTC. High five, always very satisfying when you pick up one of those missions. Blood Custard for What University. Check out What University. Links down below, especially if you want to learn something about the game or even just brush up on some of your skills. colonelwilhelmklink from 2AR, a pack of legends over there. In the T21, fast and furious stuff. Printed Jester in the KV2R with the Radley Walters. And who could forget Beep's epic Prokhorovka run in the EBR 105. Once again, thanks for all the replays, folks. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you all next time.